Boom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. Boom. And today we're going to be taking a look at MusicPutty. Oh yeah. It's been updated recently to AUv3. It is a kind of alternative to Melodyne on your iPad or iPhone. And we're going to do it all right about now. Hello! How you all going? I know I'm a little bit colourful, aren't I? I'm a little bit pink. Well, that's what happens when you spend the entire day in the sun and your sunscreen keeps sweating off your face. I hope you're all doing good. I am Jade. This is How to App on iOS. And welcome also to our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the join button down below or the link that is provided in the description or possibly in the chat. Oh, man, just a little bit of a cough. I was out late last night. So not only was I out filming the new episode of Walk With Me yesterday, but I met up with a very, 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 very close friend who I haven't seen for a long time, who was here from Brazil, and we had some drinky poos, and I got home a little bit late. So my head is hurting a little bit, and my face is a little bit coloured. There you go, man. I got tanned all over yesterday. Look at that. Look at this tan, man. Whew. Man, it was really warm out filming yesterday. Let's say hello to you all, and we'll cover a little bit of what I did yesterday, and we'll get into this app today. Hello, Hugh Caldwell. Hello, Thomas Christ. Jamie Melander. Dude, let me mute my phone. What is going on? Yes, you can become a Wart Warrior by clicking that link. $1 a month. And we got the roast coming up next week on Sunday, US UK time, Monday Australian time. Cold Acre, what is happening? Semtex Cow is here as well. And Cold Acre, I got a Brazilian. Nice, isn't it? Douche. Hello, Mateus. Mateus was very nice last night. He reached out to me while I was on the train to remind me to set an alarm so I don't fall asleep on the train coming home. Because let me tell you, I was munted. Well, it doesn't. Well, it's not bad. This will go brown in a day. This is no problem. Greg O'Sullivan could be bad. Like I sunscreened up too, but it was so hot I was sweating it off. So it eventually got through after multiple applications. But like that's not lobster. That's cooked. Man, it always confuses me why people want to go out and get cooked. I see them on the beach. I'm like, you look like idiots, man. Like, you're literally a piece of meat in an oven. Do you realize that? What is going on? I don't know. So, yesterday we did some really interesting shooting. I shot the episode for Walk With Me. Let's cover that first. Hi, Cy Effin and Ron from Wolfstone Studios. Let's cover a little bit of yesterday's Walk With Me filming. So it was a lot of fun. I caught a ferry, basically a ferry to Williamstown. So the episode's called Williamstown, and Williamstown is like this little coastal part of Victoria, which it's just a normal suburb. It's pretty boring. The shops are pretty boring and stuff, but the beaches there are really, really nice. And what did I shoot yesterday? Normally, I'm around 180 videos per episode, and we got here, look, 215 clips. Pretty wild. And you could see it was a fucking beautiful day yesterday. Look at it. Look at the day. Look at that sky. Oh. And I did something different yesterday too. I shot entirely in 4K yesterday for the first time. So I've never done that before, which is hopefully we get a little bit of a better picture. There's a lot of fucking footage here. I've turned down the sound so you're not getting too much stuff. But yeah, this was, and interestingly enough, the tides were up too high yesterday, so they had to move the landing port for the ferry. Because see this, you can't get, the ferries couldn't get under the bridge, so they had to move all the people from way down there to way up here because the ferries can't get under the bridge because the tide was too high. I never knew that happened. I never knew that was a thing for the poor old ferry services in Australia, in Melbourne. Look at that water. How crystal clean is that water? Wouldn't you want to fall in there? Look at that, man. Look how disgusting that water is. Fuck me. No, thank you. No, thank you. What else? Here you go. Let's give you a little bit of the Australian beach. Let me rub it in. I'll give you one clip from yesterday. Let's give it some sound.
So now you're seeing an absolute slice of Australian culture. Look at our beaches. Yeah? Are you jealous? You should be, because they're rad. Look at everybody out here. This is what? A Wednesday afternoon, 2:36 in the afternoon. And look at all these people just soaking up that sun, enjoying that beach culture. This is where the English decided to send a bunch of criminals who stole some loaves of bread. They went, you know what? We're done with you. We're sending you to paradise. So thank you, England. All right, so I've probably been
Yeah. Great job, England, sending us all to paradise. You fools! What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What was going on? So it was a really cool way to end the series yesterday, wrap it all up, was I got to catch up with my friend who I haven't seen for so long. So long. My God, so long. So that made me very, this is Christian. He is one of my best friends. So yeah. Absolutely was wonderful to catch up with him last night. So there we go. I will start editing this footage. Man, look at that colour. Damn. I will start editing the footage today and finishing it off tomorrow, and it will be up on the channel for a premiere on Friday US and Friday UK time, Australia time, Saturday. Shall we dive in over here? I haven't even prepared anything today because I'm running so late, guys. I got home at 1 a.m. It was a thing, and then I had to eat something and go, because eating, let me tell you this about eating food in Melbourne. Don't do it. It's really expensive. A hamburger costs you $30. $30, man, for a hamburger. Whoa. Yeah. Don't eat out in Melbourne. I think that's going to be the next series after we get some Walk With Me's out the way. I think we're going to start doing an Eat With Me. I'll take you out and show you how expensive it is to fucking eat in Melbourne. We're looking at MusicPutty today. Let me just get everything teed up. We're good. We're good. There we go. There it is. Sweet. Let's ode over to the Beat Community. Thebeatcommunity.com. Wave Cloud Granular got an update. Piano Motifs got an update with new features. What are the new features? Going to have to cover this, I maybe think. New features include fixed issue BPM, so a lot of fixes, added labels, added new accompaniments. So there's some new accompaniments. That's nice. Minor bug fixes. They've added some new melodies and stuff. Good. Nice. It's a nice app, this one. Fred Corvist dropped FAC Medusa. We talked about that yesterday. Mila 4. Boom. Shaka-laka-laka. Yeah, just absolutely ridiculously overpriced. A beer $15, a hamburger $30. Like, whoa, man. Price drops. Here we go. Price dropperoonies. Stark Amp Simulator, FAC Medusa, Audio Looper, Lagrange, FL Studio. Nothing's really changed from yesterday. We are in a period of time where it's it's the start of the year. And we've had all the price drops hit us, If it didn't pick anything up in November and December, what were you thinking? Because nearly everything was on sale. Today we're looking at MusicPutty. I've already taken a look at this on a previous show. If you're going to want to see this in more detail today, I just tell you go back and watch that. When this was released, it was a standalone app only, so it wasn't AUv3. That's what's been added to it. It is free to download, but you do not get all of the in-app purchase stuff, which I need to quickly check how much it is. One sec. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. We can do it here. Oh, okay. The in-app purchases for this are as follows. Talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right. We'll be back here in a few seconds. MusicPutty. Putty. iOS. Sorry, I'm just loading up my Mac here. There it is. Boom. Let's go to the Mac. No, I don't want to open it up here. So the in-app purchase for this is as follows. $29.99 US. So that is for a year subscription, or you can go month to month at $4.99. There it is there. So thank you, Thomas. I'm a little bit slow today. So I've got the Pro version. I've had it for a year, and now that it's been updated, this is interesting. So this works on Mac too. Interestingly enough, you can see there it actually does work on Mac as well. So there you go. Now, is it worth it? We're going to take a look at it right now and how it works as an AUv3. Let's do it now. How am I going to do it today? I don't know. I really didn't get a chance to. Let's open up a project. So I have one of my songs here. This is from the Music for Life charity album. Let's see it, Costa. Okay, so we've got a song here with. So I chose this one because it's a pretty tight vocal. It's not perfect because no vocal's ever perfect. Does it need to be perfect? I don't think so. We're going to hone in on this vocal here, and we're going to open this as an AUv3. It's really easy to do. First, well, we've got this here. Let me just backtrack quickly and show you MusicPutty as a standalone. There it is. So here it is as a standalone. This looks like it still has the tracks in it from when I did the demo. If I hit play. So as a standalone, why is it showing that? That sucks. How do I get rid of that? That's okay. So an ad is blocking me from seeing it on my screen. Oh, there we go. Cool. So yes, as a standalone, you can load in tracks, or you could sing straight into it. Or you can add keyboard tracks, whatever you want. You can actually do all that. And you can have multiple tracks as a standalone. And the way, not as an AUv3, is you would have to record in, then go into these tracks and mess about with the tracks and then export them as audio. Yeah, that's how you would do it. But now we can do it live as an AUv3. And the options you have here are moving the tracks. So these are... when you don't pay for the download, hello, Princess. When you just have the free version, all you can do is do this one here. Just grab the tracks and just move them. That's all you can do. But when you pay for the subscription, you get the trim, so you can trim stuff out. You get the vibrato, so you can add vibrato to these as well. you get the slide motion to slide notes into the next piece of vocal, and you get the formant. So if we hit play here, and the formant keeps the original pitch but adds a formant to so you could go up like a whole C up here. We could drag this formant up here like that. Right, so those are the options that you have. You've got a little magnet button so it stays on the lines, yeah? Or if you turn off the magnet, you've got the ability to drag this in between notes and all that. So that's the standalone version, and to export, you would have to, I can't remember how to export. It's been a while. I can't remember. That's good, isn't it? Good stuff. Well done, Jade. You rock. Something like that. Maybe the export's gone. Oh, no, here's where you do it. So you got the little section up here. You can save as, export song, turn on your Pro version. Also, if you click on the Pro version, this is where you get a breakdown of what these things do. Let's quickly go through them.
Don't look at me that way.
So that is your formant.
Don't look at me that way.
Right? Then we've got a legato, so you can add a control duration of legato between two notes.
Yeah.
So you can increase that slide between your notage. Then we have the vibrato section.
Like a summer breeze. Like a summer breeze.
And you can hear that's added some vibrato. You can import clips, export clips as waves, MP3s, wave stems, so if you've got multiples, MIDI, and now this is the new AUv3, and you have unlimited tracks with the subscription as well. So that's pretty much it. If you want to go and watch the full version, go and check the previous video, but let's have a look at it as an AUv3, and does it work, and how easy is it? Okay, so here's our vocal track that we have soloed. Down and out and always feeling tired, holding on to every single breath. There's a bit of a pop in there. Waiting for an answer to a question. Hey, Tremor Bear. Unanswered to overcome. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. Okay, so there's our vocal line. I'm going to move this back to the start. All you need to do is go down here to your audio effects. It's a little bit different in Cubasis. You're going to see that in a second. Hit the button, add MusicPutty as an effect, then click on it, and you get this option immediately. Let's open this up. Where would you like to store the data for this plugin instance? In the host project file, in a separate local file. In host project file is the more convenient option. It is supported by most major DAWs except Cubasis. Steinberg, I'm looking at you. Naughty. If you are a Cubasis user, please select the option in separate local file. I don't know where it puts it. I guess it puts it in a local file, then every time you open the project, it has to pull that local file for it to work. Hello, Bradley. Good to see you, Bradley. Doing well. Boom. All right, so we're going to choose, obviously, in-host project file. Thank you. And this is the screen you've got here. So it looks very similar to what we had as the standalone version. You can change the colors. You've got a light mode. God, that's garish, isn't it? Ooh. System, which I have dark, so you've got system, light, and dark. That's nice. Audio capture mode. By default, the app stops audio capture when the host's playhead jumps, preserving file integrity. However, Inaccuracies in the host transport info may cause audio capture to stop unexpectedly. If this happens often in the host you are using, you can select compatibility mode to ignore playhead changes during capture. There you go. That's what that is. Now you know what the compatibility mode is. Hello, Feisty. Good to see you. We have a 4/4 tempo here, which mine's in 6/8. Do we have a 6/8? I guess 6/4 is going to be the, I don't know. Do we have to change this? I don't know. Beats 100. Do I have to bring it down? I actually don't know. Should we try it? Well, I guess so. So from here, you just need to set your marker to the beginning of your file. You can't, I don't know if you can sing, you can't sing it in live. So this is when you want to go back and fix it afterwards. That's the whole point of the app. Last time I reviewed this, the one major thing I said that was missing from this was undo, redo. And look, there they are sitting there, nice and sexy. You can still export from here as well. And you've got your help file and all that kind of stuff too. So apparently I should just be able to capture. So if I hit capture, it starts recording. Move the host playhead to the section you want to capture and then press play. Let's do it. Down and out and always feeling tired. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Now, of course, you can do the whole thing in one go, but you can keep adding to this. So you don't need to do it all at once. Then you can work on this by itself. What I like to do here is leave the track up here and then bring this up so at least I can see the track. And then when I move the playhead, I've got total control over what's going on. Down and out and always feeling tight. Okay, let's jump in and have a look at it. What has it captured? So here is my performance. You can see I'm not exactly on the notes. Look, I'm a little bit off on all of them. Douche, 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 douche. And this is where we can kind of move these. As I said, these are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 controllers down the bottom. Shall we just move them all into where they should go? Let's try it. Let's go boom. You can go boom. You can go boom. That one's pretty close. As I said, you've got this magnet on, so this is the magnet up the top here. So it's going to be fairly good at getting everything into place. And I think, this one's right on the money. That one's perfect. Does it make much difference? Let's have a listen, shall we? Come back here. Down and out and always feeling tired. Now, it hasn't changed too much. It's because I do have a bunch of effects on there, but that sounded pretty good. Let's hear it. Down and out and always feeling tired. Pretty damn good. So the other thing that's been updated with this app is the algorithm's been tidied up a bit too. Let's solo all of these vocal takes together. Down and out and always feeling tired. Holding on to every single breath. Down and out and always feeling tired. Holding on to every single breath. Waiting for. Down and out and always feeling tired. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go back in and mess with it a little bit more. So we'll click back here, open MusicPutty again. What else can we do with it? Let's go in. Am I on the right one? Yes. See, that's all lined up now. We can go in and change. Let's start and go to next the wavery. The wavery. So if I click on this file here And then we can change this by dragging down or up. So there's our vibrato. We can add all this vibrato in here. Let's go really extreme. Why not? Whoops. Down and out and always. Let's go back here. Get it back there. Why is it not playing here? Down and out and always feeling tired. That's pretty good. It didn't sound like unnatural. And look how brutal I did that. I definitely can say that the algorithms of what has been improved in this is much better, even from the last time I took a look at this app. So let's click on it again. Can we take it even further? Look at that. Let's go even further. Let's really fuck with it. Why the fuck not? Down and out and always feeling tired. So yeah, you probably don't want to do that. But if you've, like, for an example, if you've got a song, if you've got a vocal piece that is maybe, here's where this works really good, right? Of course, not overdoing it. Don't ever overdo this stuff, in my opinion. You can take my opinion and tell me to fuck it, but whatever. And you've taken two, you've done a double, and one of them, the vibrato's not as on fire, or it's you've missed it. You can go in here and add that in. So that's where the vibrato one is definitely very handy to do so. Let's come back. We've brought it down a little bit now. Down and out and always feeling tired. I mean, I have a natural vibrato anyway, so most of that is my vibrato, so that's pretty cool. Let's look at the sliding. So we'll stay on this particular note here, and we're going to click the slide, and let's see. Oops. I can't do it on that one, it looks like. So here we go. Here's our slide between this note to here, and we can drag this and make it closer. So let's go the extreme and hear what it does. Down and out and always feeling tired. Let's zoom that in now and see what the slide's like. Down and out and always feeling tired. So it's, of course, really slight. It all depends on how much you've already slid to that vocal. But that's really handy if there is a note that you... Let's try this one here. What can we do with this? Can we slide this any further? Down and out and always feeling tired. It's definitely going to need to be between two words. Like, I think this is down and out. Down and out and all. Let's just really try and butcher these up. We'll shorten them. Down and out and always feeling tired. Now you can hear clearly we don't even need to do this. So these are all sliding really nicely. But if there is anything that's terrible, you're going to be able to, fix that up. Hello, Ed. Hello, Shelley. What is happening? So we can chop these as well too. Let's take this last note. Let's go back to this last note. We can edit. We've got a scissor tool. And all you need to do is just move the scissor tool. And then once you're there, do that. Drag it up. And you've now sliced that last note. So I could now move back to our move tool and do something totally stupid. Why not? Let's do something totally stupid. Drag it all the way to there. Why not? Down and out and always feeling tired. That was pretty good. That was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. When I first did MusicPutty last year, it was still very much a hobbyist kind of thing, and I'm sure the developer will Autumn Rock will admit this had been a thing going on for a while of just a messing about, seeing if this could be done, and this is getting better. That's really good. One more time. I'm going to throw in the other vocals with it. Down and out and always feeling tired. Holding on. Damn. I'm super surprised. Well, color me fucking red. Look. It worked. All right. So not only do we have that, but we can change the formant as well. All right. So this isn't the pitch that we're changing when you change it. It does work well, doesn't it, Thomas? So this isn't the pitch that we're changing because that can be controlled here. This is our pitch selector, but we also have a formant here. So this retains the pitch and then changes the formant. So let's take this and drag the formant back down to its original place and see what happens now. Down and out and always feeling tired. So what is the formant used for? Formant is used for changing a vocalist to more of a male or female sounding voice. That's predominantly what formants can do, to give you retain the pitch of the song, but change the actual the throat so it sounds, you can make a deep voice sound like a high voice. That is the whole point behind it. So if we bring back this down here, and then we take the formant of this, or maybe I shouldn't have, so the formant's been lowered down here, and we bring this up to there, and let's see what that does. Down and out and always feeling tired. So there you go. There's that chipmunk sound, right? So that's your chipmunk sound. That's your formant. That's how you can turn something into a higher pitch or high. And see, it doesn't work the same as a pitch. So I don't need to go up that high. I can like bring it over here. If I just want to change the sound of the vocalist. Down and out and always feeling tired. So you can hear it's like a throat sound of the vocalist in there as well. Is it something that a lot of people are going to use? I don't know. Can it be used creatively? Absolutely, I think it can, but it's not something I would use this for. I think, like anything with these kind of apps, subtlety is the best. Does everything have to be on the note? I mean, no. No, I don't think so. But there are some people out there who are so off key. I think this is going to be very helpful for. This is, it's Melodyne, the original thing. The Melodyne is used by a lot of people to help their singing, for if they can't really stay in key or whatever. Let me just do this. It is the midway point, so I need to run the ad for you guys. Every day we run the ad on the show, and I'll let you know so you don't miss out on anything. We'll wait for you to come back and do all that jazz. Let's run the ad now. Boom. It's been run. You may or may not get an ad. You can avoid the ads by becoming a YouTube Premium subscriber. While we wait for those who got served an ad possibly to come back, let's remind you of what's happening tomorrow. Thomas Gillane is coming on the show for Creator Rewind number Treyas. Treyas is not even a fucking word. For number 3. And that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to have Thomas on the show. So make sure you're here for that. Sponsored by DistroKid as well. And then we are doing finally on Friday, before the new episode of Walk With Me, will be the Tonex guitar pedal. Here it is in all its freaking glory. Look at it. I love you, Tonex. Anyway, so do I need to review it? I love it. I think it's a beast. It's a beast, man. So that is happening. Let's come back over here. Get back into this. All right. What else can we do? We've got our scissors. We've got our waveform. That's pretty much all the things you can do with it. Shall we try the next line? Because we've got another line here. So now, can you continue? I don't know if you can continue to do more. Doesn't look like it. I don't see the option to record anymore. So maybe you have to record the whole vocal take and you can't go back and do a record. So there, we learned something new. I didn't know you could. That was the case. And it looks like if you want to start again, you can. Where do we do that? Let me bring this up. Hit done. Oh, yeah, you can capture. You can keep going. So, right. The next vocal line is going to start here, I think. If we want to go in. Let's go back to the start. See where it stops. Down and out and always feeling tired. So yeah, if we stop it here, we should be able to hit capture and hit play. Holding on to every single breath, waiting for an answer to a question unanswered, to overcome the impending dread. All right, so there's a lot more notes here to play with. Shall we dive in and double click and look at all this mess of vocals? Boom. God, there's my range, folks, right, for this song. We're singing in this song between 2 octaves. Does that make you happy? There you go. So if you want to get an idea of where you're singing between, you should be able to do that as well, almost between 2 octaves. La 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 la. Let's go back to start. Ooh. Down and out and always feeling tired, holding on to every single breath. Cool. So I'm a lot better in this one. I look like I'm better on the notes, but not perfect. Let's move them. I'm guessing this is down here, 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 here. That one's good. This one's pretty close. That one's pretty close. I think that's all I'm going to get. Oh, this one's out. So that one's on the money. This is a very painstaking process. Yeah. It's not really that bad. So you can see where I'm out timing-wise too. And I don't think... I mean, you can move them, but it's not really going to change the vocal because that's baked in. Let's bring this down and down and down. All right, I'm curious to see how this sounds. It's about there. Holding on to every single that's a bad note. I fucked that one, didn't I? Always feeling tired. Hey, development. Holding on to every holding on to every single breath. Ha-ha! Waiting for an answer. So that was cool. I'll tell you the other good thing about this is for anyone who's a singer and doesn't understand what they're singing. All right, hear me out. So you're singing notes and you think it sounds right in your head, but here, this is what's really lovely about apps like this. You can see the notes and line them up with a keyboard to see what notes you are singing your melody in. And is it in scale? Very interesting stuff. I always find this. It did fix it, didn't it? It did well. Yeah. Look, I think this is a winner. Can you justify the cost of $29.99 US a year? Well, that's up to you, isn't it? If you're a vocalist who's singing flat all the time, absolutely. Very handy tool. If you are pretty confident with your vocals, I mean, you possibly won't need it. But even $4 a month, if you just needed it for a month, you're doing an album. Think about it this way. Like, I know we hate subscriptions. We fucking hate them. There's no denying that. Hello, Deep Gravity. Good to see you, Cam. Let's be honest. Subscriptions suck. But think about it in this way. You've been recording an album for 3 months. You're at the final stages of mixing your vocals. $5 for the month. And you've got it for the month to go in, edit it, get it all sorted, save it, move on. Handy for that. Would you need to have a whole year subscription? Possibly not. I mean, these are things you have to answer for yourself. Yeah, but I think it works really, really good. And here's the other thing. It's really simple. Like, I haven't pressed anything and gone, ugh. Like, let's just move a few more files around. Where do we get up to? We're down here. Here we go. So, geez, I'm pretty good for the rest of this. I'm pretty good. I'm not too far off. I did sweat a lot over these vocals, though. I did that one there. Yeah, that can come up. And you can zoom all the way. This can come down. You can see all the slides in my voice. I slide a hell of a lot. You see all these slides here? Sliding down. But I am far from perfect and always will be that way. I don't know if that's right. Let's see how much I just fucked up there. Let's see. Oops. Oh, you can't see the screen. Fuck. All right, let's see how much I fucked up. Holding on to every single breath, waiting for an answer to a question unanswered, to overcome the impending dread. Hey, did you see that one? What happened there? On the impending dread. Maybe that needed to be lower. I think I raised that too high. To a question unanswered, to overcome the impending dread. Yes, I was off by a semitone there. See, I was off by one. But you can hear it straight away, like I was here. Let's hear that again. So I was there. I thought I'd hit the right spot. To overcome the impending dread. If we bring that down and start that again. Impending dread. Nice. So there's a bum note in there too. See, I think it's this one here. Let's find it. To a question unanswered, to overcome the or an answer to a question unanswered. So it's that. Can we actually fix that? I don't know. Yes. All right. So here we go. This looks like it would need to be a sliding fix. Can we fix that? No. That's a problem with maybe even vibrato. It's like it. Yeah. Oh, we can. Look at that. Oh, is this going to work? waiting for an answer to a question unanswered to overcome an answer to overcome the impending dread. Answer to overcome the impending dread. Answer to over. So that's here. That's in this slide. See if we can bring that. Just push this back out. I mean, that's an error in my take too. I mean, all the question unanswered to it's a bit better. You got to remember, these tools aren't meant to, like. Let's just say this one more time. It's always best to retake a vocal instead of trying to fix it. Always. Don't listen to anybody in this instance. Try and get your best performance before you go in and do something like this. I just think these tools are fantastic for fixing minor things. If you're doing a whole performance and you know it's just total arse, do it again. Just do it again. Just do it again. Just do it again. Not only will you get it right, but you'll get better at doing it. Practice. Don't be one of these people who just wants it all to happen like, oh, but fucking I just want it to work. It's not going to. You have to work at it. Let's close this out quickly. What do we got? We got a few minutes. Let's open something else up. Like this. So I've got like this loop here from Logic. Now you would think that's perfect, but is it? Is it perfect? Should we check it? Hello, Midnight Bandit. Let's check it. So all we need to do is make sure we are in our section down here to add an effect. Add MusicPutty. There's a MusicPutty. Yes, we're going to host it in the project file. Let's go back to the start. Let's hit capture and play. Okay, let's double tap on this. Bring it up here. It's not perfect. Look at that. It's not on the nodes. All right. So shall we move them? Let's touch them up. Like it sounded pretty good to my ear. So we got two notes here. Let's dibble dabble. And you got this little one in here because that's the end of that last note. And you see when there's darkened bits, they're normally a breath. That's what they're for. So again, just to reiterate something that I've been saying for a long time, don't record your vocals and then go in and remove all the breaths. Just don't. It's dumb. And if there's somebody out there telling you to do it, they're idiots. Because you're human. You're human. Fuck me. If you remove all the breaths, you sound stupid. You sound like you're not human anymore. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it on. In answer to Tremor Bear's question is, so I think people expect that when you modify audio files, that it's going to have no effect, but just to make it perfect. Well, that's not the case. There is always going to be some kind of artifacting that is in there because you are taking an audio file and you are manipulating it. It's like when you have something like an AI program that removes drums and vocals and guitars. there's always going to be some form of artifact in there because you are, when something is recorded to WAV file or whatever format that is recorded to an audio file, it's baked in. It's baked in. You are trying to manipulate a sound that has frequencies and bit rates, and so you are going to always get that. Even Melodyne does this as well too. Not everything is perfect. FlexTime tries to do this kind of stuff as well. So it's always going to remove some of the quality out of it. But does that really, I mean, listening to it by itself, you're going to go, ay. But in a mix, this is where it's going to, you're not really going to be taken out of it, right? It's like why you can take out like vocals for some songs with AI, and then I can sing over the top of it in one of my live performances, and it sounds great, right? Because I'm actually singing over the top of it and filling in some of those harmonics that have been taken out by removing the vocal. So if or you then just do another vocal line. You're going to do a double vocal anyway, And the beautiful thing about, remember when you're doing vocals and you're doing doubling, the second vocal, I would never, this is my opinion, you can always tell me to go get effed. If you're going to do a double vocal, I would never go in and do Melodyne on the second one, right? But I mean, again, me saying that, that's me. I can't speak for you. Everybody has different methods and different kind of things that they're doing with their songs. People use compression to totally pump the shit out of songs for an effect, where, in other instances, that pumping effect, it ruins a song. So it depends what you're using an effect for what you want that song to be. What goal do you want it super clean? There's so many variants, it's ridiculous. But hopefully you've got an understanding of how this works. Look, it's a very clean interface, works really good, I think. I'm not going to open it up in Cubasis or anything like that, but it does the job really well. And again, keep it simple. Don't overdo this stuff. Can we put some vibrato in? Shall we try it? Let's go back here. So in this one, this last line here, let's add a bit of vibrato. See, that's not vibrato. That's that one. See, it's with the vibrato. Yeah. Let's see what this. Let's just turn all of this crazy and see what happens. Just for the sake of it. Now that's how you ruin it, folks. Don't do that. Yeah? Don't do that. Subtlety is everything. But no, it's a really good update. Thank God it's out as an AUv3 because it was not as handy having it as a standalone and dragging files across. That's a pain in the ass. It is a pain in the ass no matter what you say. So I think, in my opinion, it has much more value now that it is an AUv3. Definitely more value. So, but the question is, as always, is it valuable to you? Only you can answer that. Yeah. All of the apps in the world won't make you better. Practice will. But there are apps out there, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of great ones that will add a little bit of to your music. All right, we're going to get out of here for the day. I have to lay down and rest and then work on my Walk With Me episode. I have a lot of editing to do. Boom, we have Thomas Christ coming up next with You Rock, playing your most rockin' music. Thank you for hanging out today. Hit the like, please. Thanks, Midnight, for reminding people. Ouchie Mawa. Yeah, don't misuse stuff. Just take it easy. Relax. All right, we got a featured artist today as usual. He's a good friend of mine. I've been working a lot with him on his music. This is Jonathan from Hypnotic Transmissions, and he's a very unique soundscapey artist. This is his new EP that he's dropped. This is a track from that called Isolated. And we're going to play it and then bounce you all over to Thomas Christ. Someone get a membership to Shelley. Well done. There you go. You got your membership. I don't think I can actually just give. I was trying to find a way to do that, but you can't. All right. This is Hypnotic Transmissions. He makes great structural noise. That's what I'm going to call his music. Let's do it. Let's Oge. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together. I'll see you over at Thomas's and back here tomorrow for the interview with Thomas Gillane. Oh, yeah. Boom. Let's rock.
We'll all rise together, 'cause you make me shine, baby.